Friend, the joy of the Lord is our strength. That is our hope and confidence. You must believe that God has so much more in store for you. Joy is coming. Joy is coming. Faith is believing in something without seeing. What is blocking your happiness in this moment? What is so overwhelming that is stopping you from trusting in God's will? Don't you know that all things are coming together for you? Let me remind you of Romans 8:28. And we know that all things come together for good for those who love the Lord and are called according to his purpose. Do you believe that you are called by God? Do you believe that you are a child of God? Do you really? Then let go. Let go of that blockage. Let go of that worry or fear that is holding you back. Sometimes you got to speak to yourself. You got to call your emotions to order. You have to remind yourself that all things is working for your good. There's a reason and a purpose for every trial we experience. And we know that ultimately it is for our good. Whether we like it or not, we must follow according to God's plan. Can you declare out loud that God is bigger than my pain? That God is bigger than my circumstances? Therefore, I command my spirit to trust in God. Can you still worship with that doubt in your heart? Can you still worship through that worry? Can you still worship through that problem? And if you answered yes, my friend, that is what faith looks like. Having the confidence that Jesus will always have your back, knowing that you will always be okay. Remember, your situation is only temporary, and you will pass through this phase into a brighter future. Consider your situation a test. Will you pass or will you fail? What if all this is just a test of your faith? Let me remind you of Job in the Bible, a man that trusted God through it all. He lost all his children in one day. Then suddenly his body was filled with sores. His friends, who were supposed to comfort him, accused him. Even his wife, his confidant, told him to curse your God and die. Can you imagine? In the end, Job wrestled with God. Yes, he complained through it. And he still never gave up on trusting in God. And guess what? Job passed his test. And he was rewarded with twice as much than he had before. You see, when you go through certain stages in life, stages that makes you question your existence, as difficult as it may be, you must surrender it all in prayer. Yes, you will be hurt, confused, and angry, but pray through it because joy is coming. God will never abandon or betray you. Isaiah 55:8-9 reminds us that God's thoughts are not like our thoughts. We as humans, we can only see so far, but God sees beyond our capacity. Ask yourself, what is the bigger picture in all this? Deep down inside, you know God's got you. You know it. Take control of yourself. Console yourself in reading the word. You will get through this. The joy of the Lord is our strength. That is our hope and confidence. You must believe that God has so much more in store for you. So get excited. Get excited for what is about to happen in your life that you can't see. You play a role in your spiritual journey. You speak to yourself. You speak to your heart. You console your heart through the word of God and have faith that Jesus will always have your back. And remember, you are loved. You are so loved. God bless you, and I'll see you in the next video.